What's going on, everybody? This year is 2024, and if you haven't noticed, in Earth astrology, it's the Dragon Year. And in numerology, 2024 adds up to 8, meaning karma/money. So I thought paying back homage to the one and the only Gary the Numbers Guy.
What's up with numbers? What do they mean?
So basically it works like
know.
this. There's energy all around us.
Right.
Some people can see auras, most people can't.
Right.
But when you can't see energy, they have a different way of representing themselves. And one of those ways is astrology. Another way is with numerology. So basically the numbers represent the energy. The first sign is the rat. The rat has a triad of the dragon and the monkey. The next sign is ox. The ox has a triad of the snake and the rooster, which means those are who you do best with. The next triad is the tiger. The tiger does best with the dog. The tiger does best with the horse.
They're all written in different languages. The Torah, the Quran, the Bible, all different languages. They only have one thing in common: numbers. Every single one of your holy books has numbers, and they're all in the same shapes. See, the languages are different, but the numbers are all the same. And what that basically tells you is this: it's a universal language. It is a gift from God.
Essentially, what Gary is saying is that when you are born, you are imprinted with certain energies, and they give you certain characteristics of who you are and most likely where you're going and what you could be flawed at. And now we can understand a little bit more about this information by starting from the top. So, Gary says that numerology supersedes all other forms of understanding imprinted energy. And he starts with numerology, letterology, earth astrology, Vedic and Western astrology, and the tier starts going more down the road as far as understanding how imprinted energy works. So let's start from the basics. When you want to understand imprinted energy, you want to start with your birth. And I'll give you an example of mine. I was born 11/04 of 1988. When you add it all up together, it comes out to 41. And what we want is the lowest sum, which 4 + 1 = 5. That helps me understand that my energy that is imprinted into my character is due to a number 5. Now, there also is a secondary energy, which is the day that you were born on. And my secondary number is a 4. So now let's understand number 5 and 4. Now with 5 energy, that basically means that I should be traveling and looking good doing it. And number 4 basically means law and order, and also hard work. So if you haven't noticed, this is hard work what I'm doing, and I love doing what I'm doing, and I'm looking good doing it. So I'm representing my energies. Now let's talk about my favorites, earth astrology, which in this section, I'm going to describe to you that the year that you are born in describes the type of animal characteristic you're going to be in Chinese zodiac. For my example, I was born in 1988. That is the dragon, the best, powerful, luckiest sign at all the zodiacs, and man, am I blessed. Now that we have a basic understanding of numerology and astrology, let's take a deeper dive and see how Gary breaks down corporations and the imprinted energy that comes with it, and also celebrities.
This is GG33 Numerology and Astrology Profiles, and today we're going to talk about Dana White. But before we do, we're going to talk about this man right here. His name is Shane McMahon. He is the son of Vince McMahon. Yes, that same guy from the WWE. And in a different timeline, he was the guy who made the UFC famous. What am I talking about? Sit back, relax. We're about to find out. Dana White is born July 28th, 1969. He is born in the year of the rooster. In Chinese astrology, people who are born in the year of the roosters are pretty aggressive, to say the least. The fact of the matter is that he is the one who was basically credited for giving the UFC what it is, worldwide fame, makes perfect sense. Not just if you know his personality, but if you know us here at GG33, we do things a little bit differently. We're talking about his numerology and his astrology. And Dana White, born 1969, the year of the rooster, makes perfect sense because the UFC was founded 1993, the year of the rooster.
Cliff Notes. Dana White was born 7/28/1969. When you add all that up, it equals 6. And according to numerology, 6 means home and family.
We saw you at UFC. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're good friends with Dana. We want to give a shout out to Dana for even putting
He's
this together.
amazing, actually, isn't he?
He's the best guy
amazing.
ever.
And his secondary energy, a 28, the sign of wealth. And in Earth astrology, 1969 is the year of the rooster, a fighter, a competitor, a verbal person, and an absolute leader.
If you're a fucking savage and you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over, man.
No wonder why he's $500 million plus rich in the UFC, a fighting company.
Clock is brought to you by Modelo.
And last but not least, UFC was founded in 1993, a rooster year. So at this point, Gary proves correct for the imprinted energy of Dana White. So please support Gary the Numbers Guy at GG33academy.com. I will also put into the description on where else you can find his content. Also, this is my first time ever doing this in front of a camera, putting up the lightings, with the acting, creating a script, also putting it all together through audio engineering and post-production into the social platforms. So do me a favor, boost me into the algorithm by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And thank you, Gary, for everything you've done for me as far as being a great teacher and helping me understand imprinted energy. And my name is Rob G, and this is Amaraka.